Divine day, divine one. We're back to do a Leo energy reading. So, some of you are watching because you simply love every reading that I do. Thank you so much for continuing to come back. Others of you are watching because you identify as Leo. You were born during the sun sign of Leo. Others of you because you have other birth chart placements in Leo that you like to watch videos about. And then finally, there's those of you who are cross watching because you have a Leo person of interest. As I read these energies, I'll speak them towards the Leo energy, but you'll know if it's about you or the other person, okay? Because this reading and the perspective of it can be yours or it can be of the other person. It's going to apply differently for all of you. There's too many of you watching for it to be the same for all of you. But either way, we'll give you everything that comes out in the message. What I do know is, let's pull you a spread. I have my deck of spreads. What I do know is unexpected things happening at this time. And even in that, there's something here about your determination and the way you move, the way you address situations that do come up. What's the perfect tarot spread from my deck of spreads to deliver the most important message for Leo for this timeless reading? This reading is timeless. So whenever you find it, it's by divine design, and it's when it is your readiness to hear it is here. So interesting. So we have a sexcapades reading coming out. It's a 3-deck spread. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see, which decks shall we use? Okay, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. And we'll go with this one. So I've got 3 different decks for our spread. Before we do that, let's see what the frequency is going on in your energy as an overall. What the frequency is going on in this Leo energy, please and thank you. So, this for some of you could have to do with intimate relations with someone else, but not for everybody. This is about connections that are allowed into your close personal space, connections with someone who is allowed in your home, allowed in your life, who you spend time with. Okay, so let me see what is the energy in this Leo. It says uproot it or it will go back, and then we have the DNA activation. Uproot it or it will grow back, coming out with DNA activation. So yeah, it's time. It's time. Okay, and it's in your best interest. You know it. You want it. um let's start with the Idealist Tarot, and we're gonna, from this deck, we'll see a couple of cards each about you and them. So let me see the messages here for Leo energies, please and thank you, Leo energies. Yeah, so again, they want me to reiterate. For some of you, this will be romantic. For other of you, this could be business, okay? For others of you, this could just be a deep friendship. But let's see what's going on with you and with them with the first 4 cards coming out of this deck. What is the energy, please and thank you, Leo energy. Oh, they said touch the bell for your overall good fortune and good well-being and good luck. Yeah, it seemed like the bell was like, yeah, you almost forgot about me. Okay, let's see. Leo energies, please. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. That's in your position with, what else for Leo energy? With the 8 of Pentacles. A situation that you're in feels like a repetitive karmic cycle is what I'm getting with those 2. And you're starting to really question, like, is this what I really want to do? Do I want to go around this hamster's wheel again, is the way I just heard it. The hamster's wheel again. Do you want to do the hamster's wheel? Do you want to go around the hamster's wheel again? In other words, feeling like you're doing a lot and getting a whole lot of nowhere. On their side of the table, we have the 2 of Swords. And it's coming out with, what's the energy on the other side of the table? It's coming out with the Four of Swords. Okay. And then it also has below it the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. So there's somebody here on the other side of the table. I feel like, you're separate from this person already. Um, and why are you separate from this person? Because this person doesn't see the opportunity with you. They don't see the possibilities. They can't see the value that you bring to the table. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you're bringing golden value. It's a golden opportunity. If somebody's not appreciating it, it would be wise for you to, like, you can't make them see you. You can't make them see you. Some people, thank you. I love that. Is a lot of people are not allowed to see you because they're not meant to be a part of what you've got going on. They don't have the capacity. You might like the way they look, smell, feel, or anything else, but this person, whoever this is, it's separate from you. It's like they don't have the capacity to offer for you what you deserve. What did they say? Trying to get water from a rock. I heard trying to get milk from a rock. I heard both. So trying to get water and milk. Water and milk for me. Water is speaking to me about love. The milk speaks to me about nourishment. So it's like you could be trying to get love and nourishment from somebody who is just not having the capacity to deliver that to you. Or I feel like more you could have been. You were. I don't feel like you're doing it no more. I feel like you separated from it. You're like, never mind. I'm just going to go pay attention to my business. I'm just going to go pay attention to my career. I'm going to go do something that I love, my creative arts. You think to yourself, you think to yourself that you have so much to offer. And if they can't see it and they don't know what to do with it, like, you can't force them to, is what I'm hearing. So let's get this deck of cards is going to speak more to your energy. So show me the what in your energy is the Two of Wands, and it's in reverse. Yeah, so there's definitely a decision that you made. I do see separation there. Okay. When the Hierophant. Okay. I heard when you learn the life lesson, when you figure the things out, when you get tired of this hamster's wheel. Okay, when you get tired of repeating the same lesson, you make that decision that I'm hearing tough call to make. So it's been a tough call to make. Show me where. And it's a King of Cups in reverse. It happens in this position, in this place where you're just noticing. Why did I just see that? Where you're at somebody else's house, right? They've invited you to their house. And I heard you're making them dinner. You're making them dinner. Meanwhile, they're giving their time and attention to somebody else on the phone, is the example that I was shown. They are busy. Well, you're busy creating something out of love for them. They don't even see it. They don't appreciate it. They're not even involved in any kind of way. Their attention is going somewhere else. So let's see why. The Sun. Because, honey, you shine too bright. You make them have to squint their eyes. You know what I'm saying? What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, it's the bonus card. It says you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Yes. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. It's like you're coming with too much love, too much commitment, too much value that somebody doesn't know what to do with it. It's I'm hearing it's causing them to wig out. It's freaking somebody out. This is right off the bat, just from what I see on your side of the table, Leo. I just see like your shine is so bright. You are a very empowered person. You know what you want. You know how to get it. You know how to offer the value for it. Okay. Somebody else here, they can't see it. They can't see the possibilities with you. They can't see what you're offering. Okay. This is like somebody who's been sitting in a room full of roses too long. Now they can't smell them anymore. And that does happen with people. Like when you have gotten too comfortable, somebody gotten too comfortable with your energy. They gotten too comfortable with you coming in with this commitment value. They gotten too comfortable with you always doing the right thing. Somebody has gotten dependent upon you to do the right thing, regardless of what they do. I heard, regardless of what they do. All right. So with this deck, we'll look at the other side of the table. Yeah. And see from their perspective. And I feel like this decision comes at a time where It's like you finally in a relationship. I see you asking somebody for a real commitment. Let's make this official type of thing. Do you really want to go steady? Do you want to go steady? Should we go together? Should we be together? And then it's what I'm seeing is like you notice some hesitation in them, and that tells you all you need to know. It's like if you don't immediately say yes, then your hesitation tells me more than your words, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's look at the other person. What's their energy? The Emperor. So we're dealing with an Aries person here. Okay, you have an Aries person. The other thing is like this person, from their perspective, like they see your offer to be official or make a real commitment as trying to control them. Yeah, because this person is literally with the Six of Cups in their win. This person is like stuck in the past. Okay, there's something about this person stuck in the past. I see like they had a situation in their past where somebody literally tried to take control of their life through the commitment. So now, where they at? This person is in a position where they're trying to see, about this connection. How can I change it? It's like they want it to. The connection is changing. They know that you want it to change, but they don't. Why? Because they're happy just being friends. Somebody here is happy just being friends. Okay, 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like there's this person who, if you start to offer a more official commitment, a contract agreement, something long term, let's live together, let's make it official, let's really be a couple type of thing, then this person wigs out, they freak out. And then that's where they start to detach. That's where they stop showing you the love. It's like before there was a full. Yeah, let me see this real quick, because before it seems like it looked like a golden opportunity, right? Because High Priestess, you knew, 9 of Wands, this person had been through some hurt, but you didn't care. You were headed towards them anyway because you felt a connection with this person. But here's the thing, the connection wow, that's huge. They said the connection you feel with this person actually has more to do with the hurt part of you, the part of you that's been rejected in the past or rejected somebody else is coming up here in this experience, because this person is in an energy that you've been in before. When you weren't ready and somebody tried to assert themselves in your life, I'm seeing you freaked out and you split. And now somebody else is here in your life and they're in a similar position. So I'm hearing, do you recognize it? Do you recognize where you were in them now? Okay, because there's somebody here in your experience, and where you were is where they're at now. And so I was guided to pull the Romance Angels Oracle to get some more information, since this has turned into a romance spread. Okay. I do see like there's a person here from some. I see there's a Leo energy here. You have a Aries person in your past. This person wants to resurface. They want to make a reappearance in your life. Okay. They want to tell you about some changes going on with them. They want to come in and say they want to be friends. But the thing is, this person walked away. When I heard, when you could have really used them, use their help, use their the connection with them in a way to like when you needed upbuilding, when you needed the positive words, when you needed the encouragement, when you needed somebody on your side, this person just walked away. And I heard they showed you enough. Then you don't need to accept that back in. Okay. I also see somebody here who's hearing from their father for the first time in a long time. You haven't heard from your father, I heard, in 2 decades. Somebody here, you're hearing from your father. And it's weird. I'm hearing it's really weird, because all of a sudden you're like, 2 decades have passed. Why are you contacting me now? Like, what do you really want? Right. Well, apparently, like, this person is trying to really make amends. They're trying to make amends. They feel like something is going to happen to them in their near future. They feel like they got a lot going on. I'm hearing, at the very least, you could just hear them out. It doesn't mean you have to actually reconnect with them on the level that they're looking for. Some of you will choose to, and you'll do it knowing that, hey, this person is where they're at. They're not going to change for me. They just are who they are. And so you do it to whatever level honors your own limits and boundaries. But most of you, I see, like, whether it's an ex-lover, an ex-friend, an ex-boss. I even heard for somebody it's an ex-boss, or an estranged father. I don't feel like you're going to really go into it. I do see that you'll hear them out because it's who you are. It has nothing to do with them. You hearing them out is who you are. And so you'll hear them out, let them say their piece, and then you'll go on about your business, okay? And you know that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You are safe to honor your own boundaries. That's okay. Yeah. Look at this. You had the true love card fall out. It landed right up on the 8 of Pentacles. It says this is a romance of a lifetime. Okay, so what's happening here? Like I said, you thought that this could be a romance of a lifetime with somebody. We're going back to the romantic experience that we started with. You really feel that. And it's not that it's not true. It's not that it's not true. It's just that this person is not where you're at with it. I feel like they're more on a friendship zone. With you, what I would say is if you're able to see, look, free yourself. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Free yourself. And it landed right on the 6 of Cups, which I told you in the past, this person had an experience where getting involved in the higher level commitment meant that they were enslaved, they were stuck, they were being held, they felt held captive, right? So in this situation, if you really believe that this is a love of a lifetime, you're going to have to refrain. If you haven't tried to make it a higher level commitment yet, hey, let's be together, let's move in, let's make it official. Now is not the time to do that. They are not ready for that. And so in you, it could be to the uprooting it or it will grow back is the need to own another person, the need to have another person. Other people are meant to be free just as you're meant to be free. Nobody is meant to be owned by another. And so there's this idea of like, do you have to make them yours? They're not your property. So if you can't let go of that idea, you might end up, what I see is you're going to end up having to let go of this person because it's not going to go well. It's like the minute you try to make it more stable, more solid, the minute you try to fix it in place, this relationship, is when this person starts to react differently because they like it being that y'all are friends. They like it being that you get along great. You spend time together to whatever way you do that. But yeah, that's what this person likes. You see something in this energy with this person though. And what I'm hearing is that you are in tune with like another dimension. Yeah. Another dimension in which you two have a different relationship. You have a deeper spiritual insight than this person does. You have a deeper spiritual insight than this person does. And so you're able to tap into more of the whole picture of the energy between you two. Some of you could feel like you have a past life relationship with this person. And so, oh my God, clearly we're supposed to be together now. But here's the thing, it's some unexpected changes here. If you try to go that route, like it's not meant to go that route this lifetime, I'm hearing. And why? Because look at what came out here. We have trust and it's in the reverse and it's on the 2 of Swords. So this situation is calling for you to have trust or for this person to have trust, but it's in reverse. This person is not trusting. It's like somebody who doesn't believe in, like this person believes in being single, period. This person doesn't believe in marriage. This person doesn't believe in living together. This person doesn't believe in relationships that actually work out. This is a type of person that believes that as soon as you sign a marriage contract, that's the downfall, that's the demise. This is somebody who believes that they're just better off with people as friends, no strings attached, no non-committal, open relationship. There's something here like that. Let me see what else can you show us in this Leo energy. This person doesn't have trust in that commitment relationship, and I do feel like you want the commitment relationship. I see that here with the pay attention to the red flags coming out in reverse. The signs and the signs are cautioning you. It's in reverse and it's on the sun. You've already seen something. This person has already told you something or showed you something about their stance on a bigger commitment, on making things official, on putting that they're in a relationship on Facebook. It's like this person is not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They've already let you know. And I also just heard this: anywhere where you're trying to get this person to get into a commitment because you have concerns. Ooh, this is interesting, because you have concerns about their social circle, that they could have interest in somebody else. Yeah, that's not the right reason to do it either. That is neither the right reason to do it. Also, again, let me go back to this other experience. They're showing me some things about this other experience with a person from your past. Again, this could be an ex. If it's an ex, it's likely an emperor. It's an Aries. It could be an ex-husband or a father that you've been estranged from. Um, this person, what they want you to know is, that this is somewhere where you should have received true love, but you know that you didn't. You also know that this is somebody that you can't trust. You also know that you've seen a lot from this person to give you reasons not to trust them. You have already seen so many red flags from this person. You don't question who they are. You might question what their motive is today, but overall what their motives feel like. It doesn't feel right. Okay. This situation is returning from the past so you can free yourself. So, in the majority of these situations, and I'm hearing especially where it applies to an ex, this is about getting yourself out of it. So, even if you haven't talked to this person for years and all of a sudden they come back around, they're trying to rope you back in. They're trying to put you back in the corral. They're trying to cage you again. They're trying to restrict your flow, your energy, your beliefs. They're trying to get into your head, your heart, and your life. And it's like, no, no, thank you. I'm not interested. Like I said, you might hear them out. You might. Some of them will never hear your voice or see your face, and that's okay too. But it's like, no, I'm not going to put myself in that situation again. I heard, because everything that they ever did to you, they were only allowed to do to you because you allowed their presence. So anywhere in you where you are accepting and allowing of presences in your life that were abusive or disrespectful, right now, would you like to uncreate and destroy that? Yes, yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so I feel like the majority of that, like, I'm no longer chained by that experience. That experience doesn't define me. The interaction with that person does not decide or dictate who and what I am. And anywhere where you have limitations from that, I feel like you've already majority uh removed all that. Like, you've processed it, you've done the shadow work around it. You found the blessings for the experiences. I heard one of the biggest blessings in the experience was you learned that no matter what they mean to you, you might not be the same for them. And no matter what they mean to you, does not always mean that they're healthy for you. A huge physical, tactical experience that you learned and improved your life was the setting of boundaries. I hear like your boundaries were shit. You had such loose boundaries, like your boundaries was none, and now you have boundaries. Now you know how to speak up for your boundaries and honor them. Now you're like a whole different beast in regards to that energy, and to some of them they will see you as very beastly, because you're not controllable. You're not somebody they can get you to do what they want you to do anymore, and they don't like that. And so this person is making the comeback around, because for you, this is very much about solidifying your position. It's like that repeat order you had from the universe that was coming every month. And then you haven't seen it in forever. Then all of a sudden there must be some mix up in your system over there, folks, because you send me this crap again. Take it back. I'm not using it. I don't want it. It's not a good product. It's not for me, and you better not have charged my card, type of a thing. It's like, return to sender. Okay, that energy is going on again. Yeah. And this is like you deciding. It's like, because when you've lived a certain pattern your whole life, you built a momentum in that pattern. And so in breaking that pattern, it doesn't mean all of a sudden that's going to stop showing up. No, it's going to keep showing up. So you can continue to reinforce the new pattern. And to reinforce a new pattern, you just can't accept what was before. And that stirs up the shit pot for other people. But it's about you using your determination and remembering, like the card said, that you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. There's so much here for you, and you are finding the path to your best life and your best self. Yeah. You are open. to ideas about what you believe and about other people. But at the same time, you also know that you've got ideas of what you want for yourself, and you're busy making that happen. You're busy making that happen. That's perfect. Yeah. When you are implementing your ideas and living your best life, it's natural that any ones that are still in your energy field by some pain that you hold on to, some belief that you hold on to, or some experience you're still entertaining, it's going to come up if it's not in alignment with your choices for yourself. Yeah, so your ideas about people involved in your life and how far you go with them and where those boundaries are, those are things that are coming up for you right now. Some Leos are going to decide to make those boundaries even stricter and those limits even stricter. Some are going to loosen them a little bit. Okay. That's all up to you individually, and that's fine. Yeah. You could, again, unexpected. This is all unexpected. You're not expecting to see this, but this is about, did you learn the life lesson? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So if it's healthy for you, if it's something that is pleasurable to you, you're going to accept it. If it's not, you're not going to accept it. If you're still in the phase of now learning that life lesson, you could be ready to offer something to someone that they're not ready to receive. And they have, in some form or fashion, usually verbally, they've let you know that before you go to offer it to them. And then you're going to notice like they freak out and they change up on you. They're going to switch up their energy because you will have freaked them out. You have triggered them because you're ready for something that they're not ready to offer. And look, the bottom of the deck says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this is like, in the image, it's interesting because it shows like a couple walking off on their honeymoon, right? But the word retreat literally means to take a step back as well. So some of you, like I said, those boundaries will be loosened. Others of you, those boundaries are going to be tightened up and put on even deeper restriction. And I just feel like, if you thought that this connection with some person that's in your life who feels like a true love was going to be all that, you're finding out that it's not what you thought it was, because the other person is just not there. Anywhere where you thought you were done with connections that you stepped away from, whether they were romantic, familiar, or in regards to your career, you can see them popping up like, hey, we need you back, you know? And it's like, hold on a second. You're not going to rope me back into that, because I'm getting like it's a crazy making. Why they gave me the word scheme? It's a crazy making scheme. 'Cause for some of these people, whether they know it or not, I'm hearing they're being used by the darkness within their soul to try to make other people crazy. Okay, because the darkness in their soul likes to feed off of that. As a matter of fact, they're saying in these past relationship that are resurfacing for some of you, it has to do with somebody who literally, like, you had to go to therapy, you had to fix your head, you had to remember who you are, fix your crown, and keep on moving, because they were trying to make you crazy. I'm hearing Gaslight Pro. If you listen to Snow the Product, you know the song, it's called Gaslight. But it's like, this is people who try to, the ones that are trying to resurface are ones that gaslighted you. Oh no, I didn't do that. I never told you I was going to do anything. They try to tell you you're something you're not. Like, somebody here calls you a gold digger. However, you're like, I've never asked you for anything. Anything you did it voluntarily. I didn't even ask, you know? So how can I be a gold digger? Don't gold diggers have to ask for shit? I'd be stupid to say no if you're offering. It's that kind of a thing. It's like a father who is like, well, I did the best I could. And you're like, no, actually, you were literally never there. What do you mean you did the best you could? You literally did nothing. It's like people who try to convince you that it was something that it wasn't. And it's just like, no, I'm not falling for the BS. I'm not falling for your mess. You're not going to convince me that it's other than what I knew it was. Like, I know what this is, okay? Yeah, it's like you're gonna go ahead and do things your way, what works for you. You either are in the middle, thick of the process of, or you have already learned some major life lessons with this Hierophant card here about who you connect to and how deeply you connect to them. And you know, right now, anybody that's showing up in that you're thinking about as I'm reading this reading, and your intuition is showing you their face and their name, yeah, it's not feeling right. You already knew it wasn't feeling right before you came to this reading. And for you, I heard it. This is a huge confirmation. Don't get yourself caught up in somebody's trap, because it is a trap. I heard entrapment and I heard the word snare. It's trickery. It's trickery. Um, and be very aware, because some of them, if you do give them a chance to hear them out, oh, the representative is going to be bien suavecito, suavecito, mi linda. They're going to tell you all the perfect words. They're going to come in like Mr. Don Juan Quixote, going to romance you and all this shit. And it's like, that shit is going to be short lived. And it's like, as soon as they get you in the corral, as soon as they get that collar around your neck. Oh, I heard a shock collar for somebody. Shock collar. Listen, if you ever had anybody put you in a shock collar, I wouldn't even first off, if they did have my phone number, they would never get answered. That would be on a permanent block list. And I'm good at that. You should learn how to be good at that too if you haven't. But yeah, this like whenever you were in this situation before, it's like they're saying it shocked you to wake the fuck up. You're not doing it no more. And I'm sorry, if this is your daddy that had you going around in crazy making circles, that sucks. But you know what? You are a wiser, more stronger, and you'll even be a better parent as a result of their BS. You won't repeat this mess. That's why the uprooted or it will grow back energy is here. That's also why this energy is trying to make a return. So as it comes up this time, uproot it. And some of you, it's gonna have to be uprooted, because they just showed me. Sometimes the rain makes it easier to pull out the weeds. And if you can, so they just showing me, if the ground is soft, if the ground is soft, could it had been raining in this experience, talking about tears, it's easier to really get the whole root out, so that that crap don't come back no more. You understand? And so some of you, you're going to release it with tears, and this person will never know. I feel like this person will never know. It's you doing it on your own. It's like, say goodbye to whatever you thought it was going to be. Say goodbye to whatever part of you was attached to that, whatever hopes, dreams, aspirations you had to that. Also, I'm hearing a huge forgiveness on yourself for anywhere where you allowed it. If you were born to them as a child, it anywhere where you believe the hype, anywhere where you believe the schemes and the scams and the BS, just forgive yourself and remind yourself that that's okay for you to be a loving, kind person. It's not your fault that these people do the way they do, but you know what? They sure did teach you how to protect your energy, protect yourself, and protect your heart, how to make choices that benefit you instead of just give yourself away, enslave yourself, and put yourself in a corral for somebody else's benefit, for their entertainment. Oh, Lord, for the entertainment. I'm highly picking up on that X energy when I say for their entertainment. So, yeah, you don't have to do that no more. I heard, and part of that, those tears for self-forgiveness is like, I will always be loyal to you. This is you to yourself. You will always be loyal to you from here on out. It's like I see you looking in the mirror with yourself and saying, you were the one that got me through everything. When they all abandoned me, when they all could have been there for me, when they didn't, and you did. It's like, you go to bat for me. You put it in for me. You do the work. You got my front, back, side to side, up, down, all around. I fucking love you. Giving yourself hugs and kisses, letting the tears fall out of gratitude for you getting you out of this messed up situation. I'm so proud of you. Don't let nobody get you down. Don't let nobody get you down. Okay, it's an old song from More. You might want to go look it up, because it's like, and if you do, that song says, because I'll always be around. And it's like, other people will not always be around, but you will always be around for yourself. You will always be there to have your back, and that's perfect. Because everybody else is a side piece. You never know how long they're going to stay. But at the end of the day, and at the beginning of the day, it was you. And it was always going to be you. You'll always be stuck with you. And then I'm hearing Blessed from Daniel Caesar. A lot of music coming out for you. So clearly you're a music lover. But the song Blessed is coming out for you from Daniel Caesar. And it says, yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Yeah, so it's like, you're blessed to be stuck with yourself, because you're going to hold you down. You're going to get you out of the mess, and you're going to pick up your big old lion's mane and move forward. Okay, this is what I have for you at this time. Be bold, be brave, be courageous, and be confident as you move forward, because you're freeing yourself from some cycle that wants to ensnare you again. but you know better this time. So this time you win. And this is like, I just saw a steel. I saw a seal. And then I saw it also at the same time. I saw a gavel. It's like final decision. You're done. You're ready for some new. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Until next time. Later, baby. And I'm out.